Okay. Okay, guys, so just a recap on what it is I went through early in the week. We're about to start a new week, so we're just reviewing what went on. So this was one of the trades. When I made the video the last time, it was at this location and I said I didn't have an entry. Since then, came down, retested the support and came back. Alright, if I want to break it down further some more, I still believe that it will come up here. Yeah. This was actually a perfect entry to enter around here. Missed that. To enter here, to take the buy, to go up here. Reason being, initially it would have broken this trend line right here. Came back retest and buy. It also was a support. So if I look to right. So this will be a pretty short video. Just recapping really fast. It at this point, this was also a trend line here, as you can see. Extended way back. Alright. This was an initial channel. Came out, comes back in, retest and buy. Support and an extra line here. So we still have some way to go. Once it reach here, right, I'm not saying to buy right now. If it does break through here, you need to wait for the retest and then take your small buy. I'm saying small, but that is about 60 pips. So if you could get in after it retests with 10 to 15 pips stop loss, we good. I'll monitor it for you guys. Alright, so far so good with this pair. Still look at that risk. Alright, can't get better than this. 15 pips so far. It's 15 pips stop loss, sorry. 427 pips. Next trade I was looking at was, I think it was Euro US, no, it's Cadjpy. So enter here, came up to this location, this area here. That was 150 pips. So you could say for the week, that was 300 pips right there. It did come back down, alright. As you could see, the double top here. If it had broken the zone, it would have taken the buy to go up. I will monitor around this area here because as you could see, it is coming back down to this trend line here, this initial trend line. This is something to look at. I'm not too sure what I'll do at that there because it has been in this channel for a while. I'd have liked to get this sell on top here, right, based on previous high. But say what. So we have no trade here so far, but again, risk to reward. 300 pips so far. Something that I did not record, which was okay, so we did do NJ, I did do NJ, and we was looking for a buy here. Everything was set up nicely for the buy. It didn't play out. So it just goes to show that sometimes you might have all your entry requirements and still the trade will go against your favor. That is why sometimes you need to take proper risk management. That one trade could mess you up. Alright. Again, I am not seeing any sort of entry right now, but when market opens, I will see what it does and maybe post a next video. So this was one trade we lost. It's 10 pips. So far you're looking at 290 pips a week. NU. So this trade. Alright. Let me break this down for you because I didn't do a breakdown, but I took this trade. Let's go on the day chart. Just want to highlight the high here. Right. So initially I saw this. Then when I went to the week, did this. What's going on here? What's going on here? Sorry guys. Okay. Alright, so I don't know what's happening. Let's try again. Nice. I saw this, that I could even bring it here, but I saw this actually came out of here, came out of this wedge it was in, right, and came back up to retest again. Look at that cross there. Came right up to the cross, right? So I came down to the lower time frame, was testing these highs. When I went to the forward, this is where it will make sense to you. Well, it should make sense. Go down to the hour. So it was in this channel here. See, has been buying for some time. Has been buying. Look at that. Since November, you could say the November the 1st. Look at that steep uptrend. So you knew at some point in time you would get a reversal. So that was one thing I looked at. And again, it was in the channel. It touched the top of the channel here, and you could see it started creating a next channel going down. So I spotted the trade here, right? So initially I would have got in here, right? That was 60 pips there. It actually came back up to the same location, realized that it came back up to the channel to this cross, right? Broke out of this area here, came back up to the cross, touched the channel, also the zone, sold with well, it's saying 16 pips here, but I took it with I think it was like a 15 pip or 12 pip stop loss, and I got this movement. And so far 120 pips, well, 100, and came back up to 110 around there. What I'll be looking for is it either, well, come down to this area here, give you a retest, right? I'm not seeing an actual, we'll have to stick with the retest of this zone. I'm not seeing any other channel right now. Let me just pull something there. Maybe come up to here. This is at the zone as well, right? Come up to here and then give a next sell to here. All right, I think this will be going to, oops, to here. All right, so all to a 200 pip move. All right, but again, do not sell right now. Needs to retest and then come down again. All right, so as the market opens, I will look for other setups and maybe even an next entry for all those pairs that I call, or besides my channel, besides my strategy. If you could clearly see, this was a clear head and shoulders pattern. So how you're taught to trade a head and shoulders pattern, once it breaks this neckline here, you wait for the retest and then sell. Initially they will tell you to put your stops above here. Now I got in here already, but once it retests here, I would look for an entry. I'm not looking to put stops above here. That's way too big of a stop loss to me. So we'll look for an entry around here, the same 10 to 15 pip stop loss, and we'll go down again. So yeah, so stay tuned for a further update on either the same pairs I call or these same pairs that I analyzed, or other pairs I'll be looking at.